Now guys, finally back down with the 5-acre red syndicate. Last time I was down here they were spawning, so we left them to it. It was about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, and there's been fish coming out yesterday and the day before, so I thought time was right to get back down here. Weather conditions, pucker for a bite, mild and raining, so the first lot of rain we've had for a long while. Well, I say long while, about a week or two. But it's not forecast to allow but all just throughout this day, so we'll have to see how it goes and go from there. Found a lovely clear area for me right and middle rod. Fished at 24 wraps on the sticks, which is what, 9600 yards, something like that. So I think it's a feeding area, because I've seen quite a few fish show throughout the season on that. But there's always been someone either here or across the other side that actually sort of, it's not in their water, but it's sort of encroaching on their waters, if you know what I mean. I'm probably about halfway across the lake, so yeah, it's a bit, I don't really like to fish it if there's anyone on the far bank, but obviously no one there today. I'm the only guy on here. 35 acres of water and one person fishing it, just the way I like it. And yeah, so as I said, they're out on them, so on that zone, and I've found a lovely clear area for my right hand rod in between two weed beds at about 60 yards. Went down with the right donk, so I know it's a good clean bottom. It's only a small area, it's probably been here about 4 foot by 6 foot, so just enough for one rod and a scattering of 18mm tuna and garlic boilers. Fishing them all on the stiff link. They're all on tuna and garlic cork ball pop-ups, which I've heavily glugged in the matching glug for them. So meshed up as well, so I can leave them out there all night. I know all the rigs are absolutely pucker now, so unless they get fish, they'll be left out there all night undisturbed, and hopefully I'll nail one of the big girls. As I said, the weather is atrocious at the minute, but obviously it's good carpy weather. Could keep my eye out for fish for the next few hours. It's now 5 o'clock just gone, so it's getting into bite time for probably between, I always say between on here 5 o'clock and just after dark is a good time to get a bite, although you can get them all the way through the night, but I've never really done any good in the dead of the night. It's always been just after dark or just before dark, just before light, first light in the morning, so yeah, hopefully down for 48 hours. So if I see anything, even though the weather's this bad, I will move on it. I'm not one to be sat behind the rods if fish are elsewhere. Effort equals reward. Find them, feed them, cast them, catch them. Guys, I'm going to update you. Managed to bag one. I would say it's about mid-20. Felt nice and heavy anyway. It's probably about 3:15 now. Bagged him about half an hour ago, as I said, so I'm just going to slip him in the retainer and go do the photos when it gets light. It shouldn't be long now, probably an hour, so I'm going to sit up with him for an hour. The fish just bosh then. It's starting to bosh now. It's just absolutely peed it down about 11 o'clock last night. I thought my bivvy was going to get flooded out. So do a bit of improvised bailing. But it's calmed down a bit now. It's still raining, just like that, drizzly, hazy, but perfect fishing conditions. I'll show you this fish when it gets light. He'll be out in the margin. He's about, pushed him out into 6 foot of water. No weed around him at all. Very important if you're going to retain fish is make sure they're in a nice, well oxygenated area. Don't put them in the middle of a weed bed. Very uncomfortable for the fish to be there. If it was choosing to sit there, it won't be there. Not this time of the night. Yeah, so it's nice cool water. Got him in chesties and I've pushed him out off the marginal drop off. So it's about he's in about 6 foot of water. No weed, cool water as well. So just got to keep going out there and checking him. Make sure his gills are working properly. Just checked him probably 5 minutes ago. His mouth protruding, his gills are working. He's set up right. He's at the bottom of the sack, bottom of the retainer. So he was happy. If he starts listing about them, then I'll just release him. It's not worth it. Right, I'll show him in the morning. Happy days. Alright guys, just got this fish out to show you. $25 on the button. Very lively. Been in the retainer about an hour and a half, so just while it got light. So 25 common. Look at that. Torpedo, this one. I think he would have gone bigger when he was spawned out now, so happy days. Absolutely over the moon. Taken about 2:30, 3 o'clock this morning. As I said, it's been in a retainer for an hour and a half, so yeah, a bit lively, but happy days.